Okay, welcome back. Dominion 6 with MA, middle-aged Tianchi. Things are going pretty well so far. We have already... Well, we've conquered one throne for 1 point. We haven't claimed it yet, but it's as good as ours, I'm pretty sure. And we've got a couple extra forts already built. Things are going pretty well. Research is moving along. We're really doing quite well on income, resource generation in our capital, and things like that. So I don't have too many complaints about the current state of things. We'll see how I feel at the end of this video. Because we have Scalaria right on our borders here with their nasty death mages. And to our north, we have Uruk, who's, I don't really know anything about Uruk. They prefer heat scale. They are, seems like pretty mostly standard kind of infantry, things like that. They got some berserkers. Yeah, you know, definitely stronger than average infantry. 24 hit points, actually. Yeah. So, okay, so they got a lot of high health infantry, which can be obnoxious. And the heavy archers, 16 piercing damage with longbows, 45 range. So, yeah, you know, that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, pretty dangerous infantry for sure. Right. So that's to my north. We're not at war currently with either faction, but they can kick it off at any moment unless I wanted to sign some non-aggression pacts, which, considering the nature of the game being just about thrones, is potentially in my best interest, because if this is a 2-pointer and this is a 3-pointer, all I have to do is get these and I win the game. And if I can do that without being at war with any faction, that's kind of nice. So maybe just to... It's kind of weird because it's a game all about war, but maybe we just send non-aggression proposals to Scalaria and Uruk. And just see what they say. You know, see how they feel. If they decline, then we know they're open to be fucked. As one is. Alright, let's head there. We're gonna keep scouting out some situations. Doesn't look like he has anything in Turtle Glades, as far as I can tell. He's got 40 units here in Gentle Woods. I'm sure he's still stomping independence for the moment. Muking is going to be patrolling forever. Feng Bo will be going there, and you'll be going there. Patrol forever and increase the provincials. You have a decent little army. So I think if we're going to take one more sort of province to care about our income and everything, it's probably going to be Pantocrator's Bounty for just more income. I would say that's our goal. So maybe you move over there. You move over there. Year up. We got Zurong, who's going to be heading to High Woods currently in order to get his... Nice. +2 morale to everybody. I mean, this is the Emperor's son. And he's sacred, although it doesn't really affect anything. Hold an attack rear, fire archers. Probably could do with more infantry rather than just a lot of cavalry, but we work with what we got. For now, he's just sitting in High Woods anyways, so it's fine. Tang, you will be building a temple. Lei Gong. Well, hopefully we don't go to war, so you don't serve a whole lot of purpose there, but just for the moment, I'm going to have you patrol. Yao, we probably do want a fort here because it is a throne. So for now, you're just going to be patrolling. And we got to get our income back up, but we make a lot of money every turn, so should be quick enough. And research is flying by. We're going to keep building mages, and pretty soon we're going to start embedding a bunch of mages into our military. But we really got to get one of those. Oh yeah, we don't need that. Trying to get the Imperial Alchemist with Earth 2, if possible. Okay, an old land, barbarian horde. Okay, so there was a battle there, but we kicked their asses. Thankfully, I didn't lose Minister of Rituals, but our stray dog died. Damn. Those heavy calves we just had sitting there did some work. Eagle Reach, Dominion +3. Ooh, gives me shivers. But Misfortune +1. To our caverns, we found a bunch of gems. Killed a whole lot of filthy brigands. Good. Tang, you will be moving on to Damen. Okay, so Sclarian has really kind of dumped himself in here. It's right in between me. He's in between Atlantis. There's also Naba here. So that's all kind of interesting. We could build a temple here, but I think if I was going to build anything, it's probably going to be a fort at Ossuary this turn. Yeah. So let's... Oh, I got to spend 1,200, don't I? Shit. Okay. 1,200. Still working on that walled city. One more month for that. You are just going to be waiting. You are going to be also patrolling. Man, this is a very unrestful territory. Patrol. Not much trouble in the Ashlands, but patrol. We got more. We got more people. Don't you worry. So, is there anything that's sort of just notably unrestful? Not really. Stone Heavens, I guess. So, go to Stone Heavens. And you just filter out. So we're going to have him patrol the province. Patrol province. Okay. Good. Get another one of those. All right. They both signed the non-aggression pacts. Awesome. We found a magic site in Wesh, Wolf Oak. Coup here, Dominion -4. Growth +2, tax was 100%, but it's a fucking wasteland, so I'd rather that didn't happen. Earth Gems and Dreyer, Heat +1. Walled City and Gol Riepes built. Killed 102 filthy brigands. Our new guy. Oh, look at that. 2 water, 2 earth, 2 nature. Yes, please. So we don't have construction 4 yet, so we can't make the earth boots. But now that I have that, I feel confident moving forward with it. We could also kit out Zhu Rong. If we actually wanted him to participate in combat a bit. Or we could wait to get a second Prince General and give him some red guards and really kit him out to be a light thug during the spring and summer, maybe. There are options. There are options. I could have Haoxian search for magic sites until he He's a disease healer. That's nice. Until we get construction 5 going. Well, I guess that's going to be 2 turns, so you shouldn't bother. Duke, we can make Sword of the 5 Elements. We have a shit ton of fire and water. Not a shit ton, but we have quite a lot of fire and water. So we're going to want all those on our combat mages. That's pretty nice. I don't know if there's much else that I would need to make. There's the Owl Quill, I guess. All it takes is Air Magic 1, which I think is just you two. But that's pretty big. So I'm actually going to have you both monthly forge Owl Quills for the moment. Tang, you can build a temple. Okay, he has a massive army in Eric's, but we got our non-aggression pact, so I don't really have to worry about them outside of their dominion and their dominion spread. So that's where a lot of my thoughts are going to be focused. But he might be interested in taking a throne. Not the end of the world if he does. Erlang is going to be going to Ossuary, and he'll go through Gent, which, yeah, actually maybe I should have him go through Ormond. Okay, he'll go through Gent. Forgot it's water. Uruk has also a pretty formidable force. But again, I don't have to worry, although he did take Amia, which bothers the shit out of me. Because I can't go to war with him now. And he's also a Tiny Willow, so what are the odds he hasn't taken this? Annoying. Alright, well, let's take Emrys. No, let's take Pustinia. It's 110 barbarians. I hope I can handle it. I guess we'll find out. He didn't trigger anything here, did he? Okay, then I just don't understand how it works, obviously. So, only one. We did that, right? So, while sleeping in the woods, the supposedly worthy one was approached by a celestial being in his dream. Requirements. Exists Prince General. And then it says order? Target order 100? What am I supposed to make of that? What am I supposed to make of that? I don't know why events are so bad. Like, you're just supposed to intuit. You're just supposed to intuit what it means. Usually simply having the correct units in the province will trigger the next step, but in some cases it might require you to issue a special order to a commander. Okay, then we assume it isn't just pillage. Or it isn't patrol, it wouldn't be pillage, so I guess we'll just have him defend for a round, but he's kind of just doing nothing there. I don't like it. Okay, we got our good Imperial Alchemist. I guess we could get a second one, but I really only need one guy. No, I mean, having two of them would help, but whatever, we'll just make one more. Okay, then we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Found an enchanted windmill in Daman. We had a battle in Gent. Just lost 2 footmen. It's fine. Pustinia. We lost a commander. We lost 39 militia. 10 heavy. Yeah, the barbarians can be bad. And we found an assassin in Sulfuria. I don't think that breaks non-aggression. Also, he didn't find anything here. Oh, I still have this guy investigating the event. Wow, Jesus. What was I having him do? Search? I think I was having him search. That's what was the problem. Oh, why didn't I realize that? Well, the assassin wasn't trying to kill anyone. He was just scouting, which is what I'm doing in his territory. So we can't be too upset about that. We could take... No, Summer Bay's already been taken by Atlantis, right? So, I guess we won't worry about that yet. Let's just head to... Probably take Bogaton. Man, that heat is oppressive. Yeah, I want temples everywhere. Ideally, I guess we get some priests to these spots that I control, but don't have dominion, so sure. So we couldn't take Pustinia. These guys are kind of pointless. Not sure what to do with them other than just embedding them in a different army just so they could do something. So I guess join him for the moment. Where don't I have a eunuch? Daman, I don't have a eunuch. Sulfuria, I don't have a eunuch. Good, good, good. Did we get another good guy? What? Did I not recruit him yet? I guess I didn't recruit him yet. I thought he was ready. Okay. Then I guess that's that. I think I had a guy on wait at some point. Yes, you can now build a temple. I might have had another guy on wait somewhere, maybe. I don't think so. Oh, I stand corrected. Temple. While sleeping in the woods, supposedly Worthy One was approached by a celestial being in his dream. the being put a mark upon the forehead of the prince and claimed that an ordeal must be undertaken before the path to the ancient master will be revealed. Will you accept this challenge, or could it be wise to consult one of the celestial masters first, bringing him here to investigate the spiritual energies of the forest? Okay. Well, do I have a celestial master on patrol or on... No, they're all over the place. Yao's over there. Okay, well, I guess I can send Lei Gong in. Also, I should be equipping these owl quills that I'm making. So these all give +6 research, bumping them up to 18 from 12, which with all of your mages equipped with those, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Oh boy, I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think we're getting up there on Unix. Not too many more turns of Unix. Do I have to leave Zhu wrong here? I feel like if he keeps... Oh, accept. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. I could send him off real quick to take these other spots. He definitely took Pantocrator's bounty. So that's no longer an option. We could just take, say, Emmerich and build a fort there. It's not like an amazing spot or anything. That's if I really wanted another fort. Which, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you never complain really about having too much money. And I suppose I'd rather have it than he has it. And that is kind of like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to get back to the high woods just to do that. It's hard to say. But I guess he's got to get here, then he has to do the investigate. So that's 2 turns just to do that, I guess. Let's go. Lake Gong doesn't have to really be on patrol here anymore. If Obalshin hasn't been taken, that would be a decent spot. Let's have you head over here. And we're about to get construction 5. After that, that's when we might want to consider going towards evocation 5. And did we get a better guy? We didn't. We got double fire, double air, double nature, which isn't bad. But we're gonna go back towards Geomancer. And we can probably afford to get like a lab and a temple going here to get more Geomancers or yeah, more Geomancers really. So I'd have to get a mage there. Let's have Kinshu Pao instead of auto search. Just go here to build that. And then I don't know where we had the closest priests. It's probably here. Go. Well, we have temples everywhere. Shouldn't I be able to just... Yeah, I can just make a priest. Okay. Found 3 magic sites in Ossuary. Thunder Oak, Healing Spring, and Quicksand. Amazing, Yao. Battle in Bogaton. Easy sweep. No problem. We witnessed a battle in Pustinia. Uruk attacked the barbarians, but lost, just like I did. Crazy. High Wood. Celestial Master has sensed the divine energies emanating to this forest. The trial will be one of fire. Dragon has been sighted flying across the land. Yeah, that is a bad omen. Cold will be unusually harsh this winter, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, the trial will be one of fire. Does that suggest that I should get him some fire resistance? Because I mean, I can. I can. Yu Qiang can forge like the fire plates. That's +5 fire resistance. Or Red Dragon Scale Mail is 15 fire resistance. That's 10 fire gems. This is 5. I'd rather go with that with this low investment. Although this is 15 and strength +4 for 5 fire, 5 earth. So sure, we'll have him make that. Alright, I mean, I guess I appreciate the heads up. Troll, you built the temple there. Build one in Ossuary. Troll. In Ghent, you're going to build the temple. Erlang took that, so now you're going to... Yeah, see, you're not going to be doing that, though. Not that this is a great territory, and we did kick his dominion out. Thank goodness for that. Pustinia now just has a very small army. If he doesn't pick this up soon, after I sweep through Emmerich, I will take Pustinia as well. I got a eunuch named Erlang, who is going to ship off to Wesh, and you're going to go towards Kuhir. That's a shitty assignment, isn't it? You are going to build a lab here. Legong has served his purpose, so he's going to go back home, unless I want to have him search. Alright, you can search. I mean, we're getting some damn fine... gem income. And just some fine income, really. This is all good. Quill's coming out. We're gonna start foraging all of this stuff. He actually could start making earth boots now. The quills are good. I mean, I like the quills a lot, but he is in a unique position to make these earth boots. So we're going to turn on monthly foraging for those. That will enable our gifts from heaven spam. Well, actually, so once he makes those and gives them to one else, they can now make earth boots, and then they can make, they can pass it all on. And then he can also give it to himself to be earth 3, in case that opens up anything. So it all trickles down. What was the crazy thing that we just found like 3 sites on? This one, Osir, yeah. Thunder Oak, 1 air per turn. Healing Spring, 1 water, 1 nature, and heals units. So this, you can heal permanent afflictions every month here. 10% chance. That's great. And Quicksand for 1 earth. This is all going very well. And eventually we'll claim a Throne of Ascension. We found another magic site in Gent, Copper Idol. So battle in Emmerich. Easy sweep, no problem. Famine in Golriep. Yep. Dominion change in the old land. Damn, that sucks. 6 Earth Gems. Brigands. Damn. Dominion change in the old land, right? And yet it's still ours. So that's... Well, the Dominion spread must happen after that event happens. Hey, how about you construct a temple? Troll. Yeah, so he did swoop in and take Pustinia. So that's done. Which means there's not really much purpose of me building a fort in Emmerich. It's not like it's super high pop or anything. I mean, Witch Haven is 10,000. This one's 10,000. So if I wanted to build a fort, I could do it here and just hold on to Emmerich. But that would be... I guess Witch Haven's not the worst, but we'd want to get range of Shadow. So let's go over and grab that. Yeah, it's fine. And eventually I'll get back to Highwoods. But he has to get to a lab to make his shit. Or collect his fire gear. Alright, build a temple here in Emmerich. Let me go take a look at Obalshin. It looks pretty empty here, but you never know. Legong is going to take on Obakti, I think. Should be pretty simple. He built a lab here, so now, I guess you could just research. Or I could have you now forge quills. Alright, forge some quills. I think we're getting to the end of my eunuchs. You're going here, you're going here. I think we... Yeah, maybe one more round of eunuchs. Although I keep taking provinces, so... And then Siegbert, you can... Oh no, you're here to build. Alright. Good thing. Alright. So we made the earth boots. You can now equip earth boots. You can now forge earth boots. Let's keep cranking them out until I don't have any more earth gems. Okay. Things are going pretty well. I like these non-aggression packs. You know, I'm the type of player in, like, board games. Like, if I play, like, Twilight Imperium or you know, something like that. Somewhere where there's this sort of a war game, but there's also diplomacy and trading and stuff, you know, sort of 4X. I'm the type of player that wants to make friends with everybody and never wants to do any fights. It's like, why can't we all just get along and make money? You know, that's the type of player I am. So I'm perfectly fine with non-aggression packs. Found 5 magic sites. Jesus. Shimmering Waterfall, Gem Deposits, Deep Crevasse, Mercury Pond, and the Singing Tree. Boy, oh boy. Uruk attacked some more independents and lost. Classic AI. Obakti, we lost 3 footmen, but otherwise my red guards got 58 fucking kills. But famine struck right after I grabbed it. Completed the Palisades and Ossuary, killed more brigands. Alright, just go ahead and straight go to Walled City. I think that's fine. Tang, you did your job, but why don't we have you actually preach while you're there? Erlang, go straight into Ossuary. Other Erlang, patrol. You build temple. You build temple. Love just always having money. Nazca is right next to Obelshin. That's going to make it a little tricky. You're going to go to Obukde. You're going to go to Blackdale, because I'm going to take it right now. Siegbert, you're going to go to Ashlands. Legong, you're going to go to Blackdale. That's pretty much everything. I'm worried that we're about to have a fight with Uruk as we both go into range of shadow at the same time, but I want it. I want it. I want it. And I'm actually going to have Moot King since you're right here. Oh, I don't think I can afford that this turn. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just wait a turn. Look at our massive income. Incredible. Incredible. Also, do I want more eunuchs? No, just start getting me those for the moment. And I could start getting some more horsies. So Imperial Horsemen have Skilled Rider 1. They don't. These have Protection 15, Morale 14. Protection 14, Morale 12. Yeah, I don't think there's any situation where the Heavy Cavalry are the way to go. They're even, like, more expensive. Except for recruitment points. So just get me 4 of those. And 4 of those. And none of those. That's no. 2 and no. 3 and 1. Is that too heavy on cavalry, we think? It's probably a little heavy on cavalry. Okay. And then in Gol-Riep, what are we making there? Nothing. Probably do the same thing. Also, we could get a... Oh, well, we could get Minister of Rituals and just put them in every province. I did say that was a nice possibility we could do. It's 100 extra gold every turn, but I'm swimming in money, baby. But I'll pass on recruiting troops there at the moment. Mistake number 1. Actually, mistake number 67. Alright. Hey, should we look at some graphs? Uruk is on top for provinces, followed pretty closely by me. Atlantis at the bottom, but that doesn't surprise me. Forts, we are in second to last place. But AI, I think, tends to spam forts more than is actually good. So that's not a useful metric. Income, we're top, followed closely by Uruk, who has the most provinces, I understand. Top on gem income, I would be shocked if it was otherwise. Oh man, Uruk has a lot of research. Good God. They have the most dominion. Second most army size, followed behind Nazca. Nazca could be a problem. Yeah, it could be a pretty significant problem. But hey, that's what non-aggression packs are for. Range of Shadow. Did lose some footmen and some militia, but we killed 77 barbarian filth. And that's all good. In Blackdale, 2 footmen and 1 Red Guard horse, but we got it as predicted. See, always negative events. This is why I don't like Misfortune. I don't like opening that screen and seeing bad. I like seeing good. Makes me feel better. Alright, Erlang, you will be claiming the Throne of Ascension. And we have temples everywhere, so that's good. And my dominion's pretty strong. It could be a little stronger in Stone Heavens. Honestly, just I think sit here and preach forever. That's your job now, because we don't want bad things to happen here if possible. Alright, we'll go here to build a temple. He did take Obelsheen. If I don't sign a non-aggression pact now, it's gonna get complicated. And I don't really want to push too much farther than this. This is a good enough empire. I have everything I need to win the game. So I think we're just going to shoot out a missive to Nazca and propose a non-aggression pact. So I could build a fort here. It's not going to pull much. Wasn't I having a... Yeah, you were coming here. Okay, I think we might build a fort there. So I'll take Emain and move forth. And then that'll be our empire. Alright, your job's kind of done here, to be honest. You're going to go back to Witch Haven. And you're going to go back to Highwood. Actually, I got to go to a lab first. Go to Tianchi first. I did that wrong. You're going to Witch Haven. You're going to Tianchi. Siegbert, you're building a temple. If I gathered up all my armies, I feel like I'd be pretty close to winning the game, although I love how this says 800 enemy units. Impossible. No way it's that high. Okay. I think that's all relatively good. We're gonna get Evocation 5. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about things. Oh, look at all our earth boots. Oh, so good. We got so many earth boots. Earth boots. Earth boots. Earth boots. And I'm gonna have all of you forge earth boots. Alright, that's enough earth boots. Alright, then I don't really even need a thug. All we need is just power to defeat massive armies. So really, if I was going to make anything else, it would be stuff to help my mages. I don't know if Gifts from Heaven counts as a astral spell. I guess this would be good, but I have to be Astral 2 to get that. So I don't think there's much you're gonna make that's like super beneficial. Doesn't require earth gems. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute, Mikey. Did that say? Astral Magic +1 requires Astral 2, Earth 2. So if I have a guy that can do that, which I will never have a guy that didn't do that, I'd have to empower one. Am I correct on that? Astral 2, Earth 2. Yeah, he can never... Well, wait, he can be Earth 2 with Earth Boots. Okay, fuck the empowerment. Holy shit. I can have all my dudes be Earth 2, Astral 2. That's pretty nice. So we just have to get a Celestial Master here, which Yao is. Okay, Yao, quit auto-searching and just go there, and we were going to get this thing going. Alright, now I think we're good. Also, if you can cure Erlang's weaken, that would be nice. Alright, claim Throne of Stability. Okay. We did win an E-main. Fine, I guess. Goal, yep. Good. Growth +2, income +5. More Filthy Brigands dead. All good. Yao, you will equip Earth Boots. And now you will forge... wherever the hell I saw that thing. This. Point of Meteoric Iron. Yes. Make that shit now. Okay. Research is good. 233 per month. Those quills do help, and I imagine the AI does not use that. Despite that, I don't know what the hell Uruk is doing. Does he have some insane research bots? 7, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 11, 15, I guess, is pretty good. 13, but these are expensive. He must just be making a shit ton of them. Far more than I am, which is kind of impressive. I guess I do have a lot of money, and I should be putting labs all over the place, temples everywhere. I mean, I am putting temples everywhere, but I could put labs all over the place. I could be making 6 mages a turn, you know, or something like that, and then that really does scale up pretty quickly. I do have a shit ton of money. Could also be bidding on, like, the Ghoul Father. But I don't know. China needs no mercenaries. Okay. Am I good on Earth Boots? Not really, but I don't have any Earth Gems. So is there anything else you want to make? Like with Air Gems. You only have 1 Air, though. Is there anything you want to make with Air? Dancing Trident is pretty great, but we're more thinking about... yeah, like Bag of Winds. Bag of Wind or Fire in a Jar, both good. Okay, make a Bag of Winds. Can you make Fire in a Jar? Yes, you can. Okay. You make, yeah, I'm really just restricted on that. Um. I mean, the earth boots are not really for foraging, they're for combat. So, it's fine. Gao Yao is diseased and he's got battle fright. He's never even been in a battle. I don't get it. I think we're probably good. Just because there's not much astral shit I want to make. And so I just want to throw around some enchanted swords. I mean, the thing we do want to make is our special sword for everybody. But that requires, I think, earth and fire. So I think you're just kind of on research for the moment until you die, probably. All right, so we got the throne. That's great. We don't need much else. I think our sights are set on Melma, so let's reconvene in TNG, pick up some mages. Zhu Rong is going to be doing the High Woods special quest. That'll be fun. Sigbert's going to be doing that. You are on patrol. You are here to preach. You are here to patrol. I guess go to Kuhir and just preach your ass off. Try not to go through the... See, now I'm going to forget, so do that. Thank you. Scouting will continue to scout and maybe do stuff. Yeah, there's Nazca right there. Now we're going to take on Mufort. No problem. We were going to build a palisade here. That'll take a long-ass time. You're going to be making a temple. You are on patrol. No, I was going to have you build here. That's right. Build palisades. Nazca didn't reply to my message, did they? Oh, I'm waiting to hear. Oh, they have to return. Right. Takes time. During which they could just be fucking attacking you. I think that's mostly good-ish. Yeah, we spent quite a lot of our money, but I'm making 4,051 gold a month. Crazy. I feel like I'm going to need another general. Right? I have 199 units here. So probably make another Prince General. And that's probably enchantment, I guess. I mean, this is a pretty good point buff for my red guards. Weapons of sharpness, also really good point buff, but Earth 3, yeah, I do have a couple Earth 3 mages, I guess. Otherwise, Alteration 4 gets us Temper Flesh on Caster, Stone Skin on Area 1. Mist Form, really good point buff as well. Group Bark Skin is good. Group Stone Skin. Maws of the Earth, of course. Group Iron Skin is good. We're not really going to get up to any of the big stuff, I don't think. We could get up to Marble Warriors, though, but I really don't know if it's necessary, but... I mean, when you're going for, like, one of these massive thrones, throwing a few Earth Gems in and casting Marble Warriors could be a very huge difference in success. So do we want to go all the way to Alteration 7 and just be happy with that? We're missing... No, we need to get... No. We need some Conjuration. I need at least... Well, Phoenix Power is Conjuration 3. Oh yeah, and Earth Power. So yeah, we definitely need Conjuration 3 minimum. And then go, I guess, that way. Alright. Sure. Herald sent to Nazca has returned. It's been accepted. Excellent. Battle and move forth. We lost 4 more footmen, but we got it. Well-known Count has revealed himself as a vampire. Found some stuff in Tianqi. Found some gold. The vampire did manage to beat our forces, because vampires are kind of nasty and vulnerable 25. So unless you have magic weapons or magic damage, they are disgusting, and there's 26 of them. Killing my eunuch and minister of rituals in Wesh. That was unfortunate. Jurong is taking the boots. 16 protection for parry. Yeah, he doesn't want that shield. I think he's fine. The boots give him the fire resistance. Painted presence. I don't know why that happened, but you're gonna go to the woods. And we got how to. How to. I have a lot of fucking units. Yeah, that's mostly acceptable, I suppose. There'll be... Actually, there's going to be multiple lines. Yeah. That's going to be rear. Okay. That's good. That's good, that's good. Right now, just patrol. Why do I have you patrolling here? That is a terrible use of your time. Well, the idea was to send Minister of Rituals everywhere, but... so much bad shit keeps happening. Fucking vampires. But we took move forth, so that's good. We are not... we don't have a non-aggression with Naba. But why don't we? Why don't we be buddies? Be buddies with everyone. Okay. Lake Kong, we probably have to ship you back home. Or at least to here. 38 units in the garrison here that you can grab. Another bag of winds just for fun. Temple. You could forge the sword for me. Oh, it's fire and water. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have too many fire mages. What are we doing about the vampires? I mean, Erlang could divert to go take the vampire, but I'm scared of the vampire. I mean, they're fucking insane. That's a really shitty event. But it's obviously completely cutting off. Well, no, it's not. I mean, there's a fort there, so it's not cutting off anything except gem income until I get this lab going. But you don't want vampires in your shit. You can quote me on that. I guess I could send How To. He's somewhat expendable. I could send him with some mages, and we can do some mage shit. But vampires, man. They're flying. So they're just going to swoop into your back line where all your mages are. They're going to be invulnerable to all your shit. This is really where you want, like, a great thug, I guess. But I don't have any great thugs. That's the problem. We are getting another guy, so I could maybe thug him out. Thug him out and fluff him, as they say, in Dominion's community. So we'd want... Oh, God, what would we want? They all have... They have fucking Life Drain, which is a magic attack. I think I gotta Google this. Well, priests are a decent counter. Yeah, priests. Can I get enough priests for that to even matter? Well, I am building them here. Yes, you're all priests. That's about all the priests I have mustered. Erlang is a big priest if I wanted to put him in there. He would be kind of capable, theoretically. You know, he's got Sacred Wind, but he also has Holy Word, it's a stun. Smite Demon, of course, but that's only on demons. Heavenly Strike is, of course, the big one. But it's negated by magic resistance. Oh, fuck. I'm just kind of conflicted here. I mean, theoretically, with a high enough defense, they will have trouble hitting him. But there's 26 of them, including the Count, who's a death and blood mage. They don't have stupendous attack values. They do have good morale, but they can be routed. They're susceptible to fire, so the Mace of Eruption's a pretty solid option, but who knows how long my thug would even survive. I mean, obviously we'd send him with some backup. Red guards, and hope they do some work. So we need a Mace of Eruption. So I guess one of you guys is going to be making that. And then beyond that, probably just hit him out with Black Steel. But I don't have much Earth. I don't have much Earth. But I feel like it's got to be Black Steel, right? Black Steel helmet. Can't make the plate, so it's got to be, or the full plate, it's got to be regular plate, or I can do Meteoric Iron, which is also pretty good, but is really shitting on his defense. Very encumbering. It does give him the magic resistance, but that's not the factor we care about here. Sorry, Black Steel plate. And then the Enchanted Shield. Isn't very good. 7 parry, though. It's definitely higher. It's definitely an upgrade. Just not much of one. Magic resistance +4. Probably his best bet. Otherwise, just braces of protection, but I can't afford it. Twist Fate would protect him from 1 attack. It's not saying much. I don't know. Maybe they're weak to salt. I don't know. I don't think so. So, Amulet of Anti-Magic. I guess that's what we're going with. It's shit. Fucking vampires, man. It's a new one for me. Alternatively, we hire, like, Bone Fiends. And just throw them in there. We might be able to get... yeah, all these ghouls and shit like that. I got money, right? Bid there. Bid there. Alright. Pulau has finally broken free, so we do have our Pretender God. Witnessed a battle in Retha. Cool. Trampling, flying. Earth Mage 1, Astral Mage 1. Boy, the AI doesn't really get great Pretender Gods, do they? Actually, this isn't a Pretender God. I'm sorry. This is... I thought it has an appearance of a Pretender God, doesn't it? But no, this is just a unit he can make. A commander. Badass. Anyways, Witch Haven, Dominion +3. Drain +2, Death +1, Misfortune +2. That's not good. Aquajab income down. Ossuary Walled City. Brigands. We got Ghoulfather and Gote. Good. So Pulau. He can forge shit, of course. But not... I mean, Earth 3. You can do water stuff, but can't really make much at this point that my other guys can't make. He can do some rituals. You could do a hurricane. If that was something that interested us. But by and large, not really. He could mass summon Claymen every round. But he's also a monstrous researcher, so that's probably where we want him to just sit for the moment. And I think he makes everyone else better. No, he does. He's got the fortune teller 33, which is great. We like that. Okay, so we got Gote with his bone fiends. Inanimate, mindless. They might cause some trouble, although they are not magical. And of course, Yazrid has ghouls. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll go well, but this is what I hired him to do. So, get in there. Which means I'm pretty iffy on sending Erlang in. I'd rather just beat the game, because I don't think they're going to go out. They only move if the flag is, like, torn, which sometimes happens. But I think we're okay. Yao, you are going to... I mean, I could have you go all the way to a fortified city, which is pretty massive. Definitely never losing Osri at that point. Or, I mean, it would take a long time. I suppose. I'm thinking. Do we have enough troops to just win? Well, I think we definitely have enough troops to take this. I don't have any doubt about that. This one's a bit trickier. We don't really have an accurate number on it. It's got fire snakes, will-o'-the-wisp, scorpion beasts, and the solar serpent. Hard to say. Also, if these are both 2s, I don't have enough, but... Well, throw in a destiny. We should be able to know that. Yeah, it's a 3. Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah. That's a 1, a 2, and a 3 we'd get, which is enough to win. So, I think we're pretty much close to the end here, surprisingly. It's because I think we got pretty fortunate with our throne placement, which can happen. Definitely can happen. All right, then I think we probably want to converge and gather up all our mages and do all the scripting for that, and then go and kick some ass. See how it goes. If this is a disaster, then this is impossible. That's how I feel. Zurong will be accepting the event now. God be with him. Shu Jiang is going to be our thug. This. I think that was it. Oh yeah, I made that meteoric iron thing. I just don't quite have enough earth income. This is not... He can't fucking thug shit. 18 protection, 22 defense, and no other way to, like, deal with shit. He is not thugging anything as far as vampires. If I give him an entourage, I mean, he'd probably handle, like, little independent groups by himself. But, that's about it. That would probably be about it. And really, I think he's more beneficial as part of my army with some point buffs on him by a mage to just, you know, swoop into the back line or something and just be a bit of a terror. Yeah, we're not thugging at this point, so it is what it is. So really, I'd want him to hold twice. Okay. Okay. That's all she wrote. Let's see how it goes. We have a non-aggression pack with Naba. See, everyone loves non-aggression packs. Hulao sends the location of one previously undiscovered throne. There's a battle in Wesh. Oh, so he went in a little too fast. He went a little too fast, so he got completely wiped out. He killed 13 militia and 19 of their thralls, the things that were just normal enemies. Not a single vampire died. There was an assassination attempt on Zhurong, a demon of heavenly fires. Oh, he whooped his ass. Look at it. Flaming Fist, Flaming Wheel, Fire Resistant, Heat 3, Fire Power, Flying. But 0 protection and 24 health and 11 defense means all I gotta do is smack you like a bitch. And you'll die like a bitch. 16 damage. Done. He missed. 19 falchion versus 37 defense. Oh, that was the repel. Attack roll 22 versus defense roll 34. That was a damn good defense roll, too. Nice. And then a little bit of fatigue, but then otherwise you're dead. Did the fire resistance really make much of a difference? No, but it very well could have. Local lords are feuding in a main. Okay. So now I investigate because I won. I guess we're wasting a lot of time there. None of these mercenaries are going to do anything against vampires. So it's all just a moot point. But thankfully, I don't have to give a shit about the vampires. Research. Okay, Erlang is here. Good. So we're going to replenish all your forces. And honestly, I think we ditch you. We don't need you anymore. We got arrows to blot out the sun. We got the footmen. Excellent. I also got another new guy, so more troops. More troops. Think we can cool it on generals for the moment. Get me some celestial masters. But, you know, we're not too far off, I think. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much waiting for Zhurong to finish up here, and then kind of good to go. I mean, there's alteration, but that's not really necessary. We don't want to wait too long. Someone else might deal with this, although... I mean, maybe Melma. Maybe Melma. Balin Wesh, the High Magus, and his 31 ghouls all died. He did manage to kill 4 vampires before he succumbed, though. Blood of the Emperor has prevailed. After the battle, a path was found through a hidden ravine leading to a secluded glen. There, in a simple hut, an ancient master was found sitting on a straw mat. He will offer his knowledge of the arts of war to your servants. Some may even be granted a glimpse of the celestial realm through his guidance. Damn, yeah. So, the Ancient Master. Enter for combat training, 8 XP. How much time do I really want to spend doing such a thing? I don't think it's super necessary for us. But, okay, that's fun. In a longer game, I guess that's pretty good, I think. Lei Gong, which is the name of a really good Chinese restaurant I used to go to. What was I? Oh, I was having you pick up troops here. That's correct. That's good enough. All right, you're going there. So on and so forth. So on and so forth. I think I'm gonna have mages go with. This is the big gathering, the gathering of minds and hearts. It's gonna be off the chain. $413 per month. How does that stack up? Dude, Uruk has to be getting like 700 a month at this rate. It's wild amount. God bless him. How much magic will he actually use in combat? Who knows? We'll never find out. We're buddies. Okay. How is our Dominion actually doing? We still have not touched Midland. We haven't... Man, this... What is going on here? Isn't this Naba? I think? Maybe? Fighting it hard. And we never took Kaz to par. Yeah, our Dominion not as strong as I'd like. Maybe because our Pretender was not available. $26 spread chances per month, 100%. I mean, seems pretty good. We're on the top for Dominion, so there's that at least. It's just kind of a competitive, somewhat competitive field. No one's really slacking too much. That's a lot of troops you're amassing right at my border. Actually, he's got hundreds of units everywhere. 410 here. 180 here. What the hell? I don't like it. Should I be forging again? Yeah. Probably. Either making fire in a jar or earth boots on basically everybody. So anybody that can be making earth boots. Well, I guess anybody could. We just gotta slap on earth boots. Earth boots. Earth boots. You. No, I can't make that many. I can only make 4. Okay. Forge. Boots. Oh, they take 10. Fuck, they're expensive. Yeah, we never got the income quite that high. I mean, if I sent Pulau around now to search, you'd probably find a couple more. But it is what it is. Yeah, we could actually have all the water guys, including Pulau. You guys could all be summoning... No, Bogby suck ass. They're gonna destroy my front line. So we could do some of our unique ones. A herd of buffaloes. Strong and fierce. Quite aggressive. Probably tramplers. Can't make many of them, though. There's also tigers. They're fun. Or it's that or claymen, which I tend to like. But, alright, let's do buffaloes. Buffaloes. And Pulau could do crushers. Summon crusher. We'll do Yetis. And Yetis. There you go. Okay. Good. We're still all good. Oh yeah, I was still building a fortified thing there. Yeah, he'll be doing that. All right. Okay, Scalaria has declared war on us. That's not good. So I have 3 turns before that kicks off with his hundreds and hundreds of units. Dominion change in a Bhakti. Dominion -2 in Ashlands. Dominion +3. Various constructions have completed. Good. Okay, I think we're, yeah. So anyone that's not fielding a full complement should be replenished. Oh, God. A lot of bullshit we got. Oh, God, it's a lot of bullshit. Okay, let's just have everyone move out, and we'll figure it out after that. So I need... I don't want anyone going in with an illness. So you got something... And... Gong. Okay, then we also have the Fire in a Jar and the Bag of Wind. So Fire in a Jar is useful for the guys that have... Definitely Yu Qiang gets the Fire in a Jar. And then the Bag of Winds goes to anyone that has 2 air. But I also could just load these people up with gems. You get that. I guess Pulau, but I was going to give him a lot of gems anyways. Also, higher Astral. Yeah, I wish I had done that for, Okay, give it to Zhu Yi, so he's at 2 Astral. That's fine. And then we also have a sword, which we'll give to Pulau. Although Pulau's communion means that he won't really need the reinvigoration at all. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. That's basically everything outside of the quills. So... Oh, you can hold the little shield, too. So, we got our military commanders. That's all of you. Okay, that's a lot. 696 troops. Seems pretty solid. And then, you. Not anyone actually named you, but you. I gave a lot of earth boots about. That was pretty good. And you. Okay. That's pretty much everything I need. Alright, let's move to Griffin Spires. And then we'll sort out all our scripting. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and... Oh, it's already maxed upgrade. Alright, then just probably defend, I guess. Patrol. Okay, well, I probably should start recruiting here because there's going to be bullshit coming in. Just keep recruiting there. Yeah, fucking... Ugh, look at this shit. This is going to be coming in a couple turns. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame him. I mean, he was actively losing the game, really, by not attacking me. And thankfully, it's only him so far. So, you know. Oh yeah, you're also going. What are you doing? You can research. You can research. Good. Yeah, that's all fine. This is definitely the largest army I've fielded in this game. So that's kind of exciting. It's going to be a fun battle to watch. It's going to be probably disastrous, but it'll be a fun one to watch. Alright. We got a Cloud Mage to join us in Griffin Spires, which I think is where we all are. Fucking nonsense. He's got shit in Ossuary scouting us out. Yeah, supplies. Thankfully, we don't have to siege anything here, so we can just keep sweeping through. All right, so we got Melagol, who is a level 1 air mage. I did come with a gem, which is nice, considering I completely forgot about gems. Hopefully that's not going to be a factor. Luckily, Gifts from Heaven doesn't need gems. All right, well, you're probably just going to be casting... I don't know what you're going to cast. You can't cast anything really with gems anyways. Summon Lesser Air Elemental. So, I don't know, you're just going to cast True Shot constantly on our guys. Whoops. Oh, yeah. And then cast spells. So you're going to be with the... You're going to be with the 48th. That is a lot of fucking archers, for sure. It's a lot of units, man. It's just nuts. So, alright, I guess let me handle my units first. So, what we want to do... And this is going to get complicated with all my archers. We may have to go to double lines. I don't know. Basically, you want a front line... Like probably your longest front line. That's going to be on attack closest. And then you could do a sparse line. From what I understand. And this is going to be on rearmost. And then another line further behind it. And that's on rearmost. And that's going to keep sort of filtering through gaps as they get created. So that because you always want to max out your squares with just infantry. So they're going to fill in gaps and then kind of filter around rather than just having this massive kludge in the center. We want them to kludge in the center because that's where we want the Gifts from Heaven to fall. But yeah, needless to say, it's going to be messy. Archers I can sort of just throw around, but it's going to be messy. And that's not even thinking about the cavalry and how they're going to fit into this whole fucking debacle. It's going to be a mess. There's going to be kludge, and there's no way around it. No way around it. Okay. As for spells, I mean, we do have access to some buffs. So there is that, but we're mainly interested in gifts from heaven. I just want to see it at its theoretical, like, max, you know. What is it really capable of? So that means that, yeah, these guys don't really... They can kind of protect archers, I suppose. So many guys. Jesus. Ugh. There you go. So many guys. This is massive battle shit. Okay. So hold on here. Let's see. Chu Zhang is on that. He's on that. So the other guys are really just going to stay behind troops. I don't want any other nonsense of them dying and things routing just because of that. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So then we have our communion masters and our communion slaves. So the masters are going to be the celestial masters, obviously. So they're going to be casting communion master. One of them, I think, could cast... Honestly, I don't know if we even need the communion master Pulao. I mean, I guess we could. He does benefit from it. But he could also stand alone to just immediately get out gifts from heaven without doing much else. Because there is Power of the Spheres, but that's... yeah. Power of Spheres. Can Pulao cast the better version of that? No, I don't think we have access to that. That's probably higher conjuration, where it buffs, like, everybody. No, okay. So, I think we do want Communion Master, and then Power of the Spheres. Oh, that requires an Astral Pearl. Alright, fuck it. It's not happening. Yeah. Then, Summon Earth Power. It's not super necessary, but it will help with fatigue. And then it's basically just spam gifts from heaven. Nah, maybe not 3 times, because at that point, the army's getting pretty close. We're gonna kill so many of our own. Nah, fuck it, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it, we're doing it. So that's gonna be that. This is our Communion Master script, which is on our few Celestial Masters that I have. I only have 2? Oh, and he doesn't have Earth. He's got to have boots. Does anyone have boots to give him? Qu Zhang, why don't you give your boots to Zhu Yi? Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess I only have the 2 Celestial Masters. I didn't make enough of those. I think I made too many as alchemists. And they don't have astral, so they can't be masters. Okay, then sure, I guess we will have Pulao do basically the same scripts. No, I fucking deleted it. There we go. Okay. Then we need to have our slaves. And again, they're not slaves to a specific master. You'll notice that. Like, you're not assigning them. They just are, hey, I'm a battery, I'm a slave on the field. And so, it's all just calculated between the masters and all the slaves and blah, blah, blah. So the slaves are going to get shredded, with fatigue, but that's what it is. So, they're going to do Communion Slave. They're going to do Summon, they're going to do summon Earth Power. My eyes are... There it is, right at the top. Then they will do... see, I still don't have anything to help with much else. And by the time they get all that off, you know, the units are already kind of moving. Buffs are already on the way out. So there isn't much the slaves will be able to do other than firing off blade winds, I guess, which against barbarians is going to be pretty nice. Although they're not going to be super accurate without our nice buff. But it's something for them to cast, and then cast spells. Which I didn't put on the other guys. Feel like they would do it anyways, but... Boop, boop. We'll have a different thing for the other guys. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. 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 Okay. Yep. Cast spells. And the other guy, Pulau, cast spells. Zhuyi, cast spell. Okay. Getting there. We're getting there. Now, the other ones, the alchemists. So they have fire in a jar, which is good. Because now they can do Phoenix Power, which gives them 3 fire. Plus a fire gem. I don't know if that enables them to do anything, though. And I don't know if they want them to actually summon a fire elemental. So unfortunately, we didn't pick up anything super helpful for them. Probably we needed Evocation 6 or something. But they can cast Falling Fires, which is even more dangerous, I feel, than... yeah, you know, it'll be fine. I'm going to have them just cast it twice before things get really in deep. They can also cast Sulfur Haze. Oh man, that's not inaccurate at least. Okay, do that, cast spells. Okay. Did the other guys all have 2 fire? I don't think so. No, Haokshan does not. No, okay, only he can do that. All right, then you don't have much else, but you can summon Earth Power. So that'll give you 3 Earth, which allows you to do Earth Meld. And honestly, just fucking Earth Meld, really. I think that'll be fine. We're not doing money buffs, as you can see. Destruction's pretty good, but not against this arm. This is barbarians, and then the next one is like fire snakes and stuff. So honestly, it doesn't really help us that much. If I had Earth Gems, we could do that. But we could throw out a group Stone Skin and put these guys right at the front. Okay, do that. And then Earth Meld. Like, twice. And then just cast spells. And, okay. And then you have dual nature. So no summons power for you, but you get access to Moss Body. So honestly, just cast Moss Body on whoever you can. Alright, so we're going to put you towards the front. I got to position all these motherfuckers. Holy shit, man. Guess from Heaven doesn't really matter. It's got massive range. But honestly, I guess just put like everybody kind of somewhat in the front. I don't... It's going to be an insane clusterfuck. This is what it's all been building towards. We're going to find out today how mages do in mass. This is the biggest thing I've fielded. Is that everything? Are all units, all commanders, all spec... Yes. Ooh, boy, that is what LEGO would call tedious. And it's kind of fun, though. I mean, this is what you got. This is the control you get. All right, into Melma. Look at the size of that arrow, baby. 712 troops on the move. Oh, boy. I mean, he's got so much more than that. Just the fucking terrifying thing. Well, he's got 507. I mean, who knows how much he actually has, but telling me 570, 360, 180, 60. He's positioning him here. He wants Ossuary, obviously, so that's the big thing. I don't know why. Just go for this. I mean, yeah, he wants to stop me from winning. Sure, but still. Get your own shit. All right, let us do it. There was a battle in Melma. Well, I can already tell you we won, but that was never really in question. The question was at what cost. So let's view battle. Oh my God in heaven. Oh boy. Oh, this slope. Oh! Boo, boo, boo! Routed. And now all the friendly fire will occur. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. No thoughts. No thoughts. Smooth brain gifts from heaven. Oh! What the fuck is going on here? Oh, veiled enchantresses were here too. Okay. Holy shit. Alright. So Pulau is at 0 fatigue. What has he actually done? Oh, he's done gifts from heaven, gifts from heaven, gifts. Yeah, look at that. 0 fatigue. Crazy good. I don't know how the slaves are faring, though. Not bad. 14 fatigue. We're spreading it out between a lot of slaves for only 3 masters, so that's kind of good. Where's a master? Yeah, he's also at 0, so we're doing really good on fatigue because of that purpose, because of the communion shit. So that's great. And I think all the mages are going to be just fine. So look at that field. Oh, please stop casting, guys. Okay, done. Oh, man. Okay, well, I don't think we suffered that many losses. All right, we lost 30. 17 footmen, obviously right at the front line, clumped the most. 8 of our buffaloes we didn't care about. But the buffaloes did get 25 kills. I mean, that's pretty great. 2 horsemen, 2 red guards, 1 yeti. As for kill counts, 78 from the archers. Those initial volleys were fucking gross, baby. 25 to the buffaloes, 22 to the horsemen, 30 red guards, 57 to our 2 celestial masters. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, just clumping gifts from heaven. Boom. And the Jade Emperor Pulau got 23 himself. They lost 260 barbarians of 269. Amazing victory. I love every aspect of what I'm seeing here. So good. So good, so good. We are starving, but that's fine. All right, now, the question is, do I take the time here where we're drastically starving to capture this, or do I just push on to Lish? I don't think we're going to lose that many in this one turn, and I'd rather just claim it. So we're going to claim it. And you guys can all just sit still. And that's a little excessive. Okay. Because I want to bump up Osri more. It's at 1. Give him something to fucking think about. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I mean, we're like possibly 2 turns away from losing. If I lose this battle, that's basically game over. I don't know how I'll really recover too much from that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably I can still recover. So for now, you guys can all just... Well, I may as well build a lab here and build a temple here. But aside from that, I don't know what else anyone's gonna do. Preach. Preach, baby, preach. Alright, yeah, it's fine. Alright, claim the Silver Throne. We found 2 magic sites in Drear Caverns. Good. Unrest. Minus 4,000 population. Jesus. We killed a scout that tried to infiltrate our massive army. Good luck with that. And yeah, disease. Alright, and now on to the big finale. I'm nervous, but he's, you know, there's shit going on right next to it, so we gotta take it. I don't know, after that last showing, I'm pretty confident. I don't know. That was pretty devastating. Just mad. I mean, I have more troops. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's 730 there. I'm pretty sure I have more troops, and my magic is quite supreme. But there's going to be more bullshit in this one, including the Solar Serpent. So we'll see how it goes. Doesn't seem like Scalaria is really making a big push on Osri. If anything, he's making... Oh, he took the Mighty Pillars. Look at that. So that's the Throne of the Artificer, which was a 2-pointer. I think New Spring is the... That's the 3-pointer. It's only got 210 there. Did he weaken it? He might have lost troops there. This is also a massive army from Uruk. So, shit, man. If he gets this, it's not the end of the game or anything like that. And we would win before he did anyways. But, yeah, Scalaria made a very strong showing here. And then he would obviously want to take Osri to get that 1-pointer and win the game. And given enough time, that's probably what he would do. But we're not giving him that time, baby. All right, this is it. This is it. Okay. He claimed the Throne of the Artificer. There was a battle in Obakti. He attacked me. We kicked his stupid ass, including... Oh, both my eunuchs died. Musfirth. He won. And now the Battle of Lish. Here we go. Oh, it's just so much, man. Oh my god, that is a lot of shit, though. Gifts from heaven. Gifts from heaven. Show me the meteors. Boom! Oh god, they're coming. Boom! Boom! Oh, that's so good. Come on, right here, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You love to see it. Oh, routed. This is a bigger problem, though. They've been focusing all on this, which is good. We got them. We got them there. Oh, yes, indeed. Uh-oh, they're breaking towards the archers. Blade winds are coming out. Magma bolts coming out. Routed. Yes. Oh, this is game over. Oh, yes. Throw some more on there just for good measure. Get routed, Bucks. And the solar serpent back there, what has he been doing? Man. Look at all those gems he gets. So he's casting Curse of Stones. That was a big spell. Holy shit, that affected a lot of things. Good God. Look, that affects the whole battlefield, doesn't it? That was the one thing he cast, Curse of Stones. What is Curse of Stones? Extra burden will tire very quickly when moving or fighting. I see. That probably impacted some of that. That was a big effect. Well, and that's sometimes that's all it takes. You got one big mage casting one big spell and changes the whole battlefield. Yeah, I mean, we definitely had a lot of routes. We had a lot of losses. This was much worse. But I can't really be too upset with, like, the overall performance and the scripting and formation. That was a pretty wicked battle. And they're still casting gifts from heaven just to, for good measure, send them packing. There you go. Alright, what was the damage? 241 troops dead. We lost one of our geomancers. Possibly from fatigue, but I'm not sure. Maybe just, I don't know. Only 11 archers died. But, yeah, and then only 4 Imperial archers died, and they got 143 kills. Amazing. Amazing performance. That's everything I wanted from the last game, from early age. So, yeah, I don't know what we really did differently, other than we had such good scales this game. Our income was insane. We never were short on money, like, ever. And just able to pump out amazing troops. We did lose half of our footmen. You know, they really, I mean, they had a tough job against all these magical creatures, the Curse of Stones, getting hit with friendly fire constantly. Yeah, that was inevitably going to be the biggest loss. Half the horsemen died. Half the red guards died. That's a big bummer. Those aren't cheap, but they did get 75 kills. Surprisingly, 2 Yetis survived. The last buffalo died. 4 of the heavy cavalry survived, shockingly. Jade Emperor picked up 22 kills. Masters, 2 of them picked up 51 kills. And the Alchemist picked up 11 kills. They lost 439 units. Amazing. They had 168 fire snakes, which all had this fucking heat aura, fire resistant. Luckily, Gifts from Heaven is not fire. It's just blunt damage, I believe. Firepower. 25 hit points each. That was the big thing. Basically every unit here had really high hit points. 29 hit points on the Horned Serpents. The Scorpion Beast, 70 of them, all with 44 hit points. You know, that's just a lot of health to chew through. And Gifts from Heaven is amazing, but it's obviously much better against, you know, infantry and things like that. Stuff with 12 hit points that it can just destroy. But still, I can't complain. Obviously, there's going to be a lot better strats, a lot better spells and all that. But I said from the start, I wanted Gifts from Heaven. I wanted to see it in action at its peak, or as peak as I can get it. And I certainly did. It was beautiful to watch. Blah, blah, blah. Arena battles. Stuff completes. Each month, 1 or more artifacts which have not yet been created will begin to yearn to be forged. A yearning artifact can be forged for half the normal cost of magical resources. Really, what the fuck does that mean? Yearning artifacts. Barrier. Huh. Earth magic level 4. Cost 13, which is half cost due to yearning. 40 protection, 11 parry, only -2 defense, strength +4, fire and shock. That is an amazing shield. Damn. Damn. Can Pulau even... Did I give him Earth? I don't think I did. No, I gave him Astral, Water, and Air. Yeah, alright. Alright, claim that Throne of Ascension, baby. And then we win. The only way we don't win this turn is if he suddenly breaks... No, he can't. We're friends with Uruk, so he can't attack that this turn, or he won't. I mean, in a multiplayer game, you probably could, if you want to be a real asshole. He still hasn't taken New Spring this turn. He can't take... Yeah, so we win. There's no way anyone's beating us, so we win. Excellent. Show me that victory. There it is. Look at that. Yeah, I can't be upset at all about the way this game went. Pretty nice. I mean, obviously I'm learning a bit more and more every time we play. Every day I watch videos and things like that. So now I know about sort of the staggering of troops. Because what you don't want is what, like, those enemies had, where you have just massive clusters of your infantry, and 70% of them are just standing in the middle of the field trying to get to a target. You want, like, you want mass surface area achieved, you know? You want all your troops, all their squares to be filled, and all of them are in contact with the enemy, or trying to, you know, basically moving to, about to be getting into contact with the enemy. And you want essentially as thin of a line as possible, because there is a lot of, like, gifts from heaven and other AoE spells, falling fires and earth melds and all this shit that really loves to find clumped up groups. So, you know, this is why stuff like what we did is really good against the AI, because the AI doesn't do any of that shit. They all clump. And so if you can use these kind of strategies to avoid the clump, as you might call it, it makes your magic especially good against AI. So, yeah. And we got to see communions. I mean, you saw... I mean, because those mages, technically all the slaves could have cast their own gifts from heaven. Right? But the thing is, these guys were sacred, whereas my geomancers, not sacred. And that's why we specifically just had the masters be we had the masters be the masters, because they got the big farsight blessing and the farcasting blessing and the precision buffs, and they might just have higher precision, 11 compared to... No, okay, they have the same precision, but the buff, yeah. And it helps them just cast more gifts from heaven than they could by themselves. Yeah, I mean, if we had them all just casting gifts from heaven, we would have probably had more of them, but they would have been less accurate, and then they all would have just been completely winded. And also, I wish I could go back to that battle. They were also getting a big buff to their earth skill and astral skill, which I don't know if that affects gifts from heaven at all. I don't think it gets buffed at all by having higher skill. No, but it does lower the fatigue on the master themselves, so they can just keep spamming it a lot, which they did, and it was great. But having a higher skill does potentially matter for some other stuff, like Blade Wind. For every 3 extra levels you have, you increase 3 more blades, stuff like that. So, you know, the communion can help for that, and also it can just help to cast spells you normally wouldn't be able to cast. In our case, I don't think that happened too much, but yeah. So that's a lot of the big benefits of communions, and I think this is a nation that really does benefit from communions, and they're kind of really set up for it. Honestly, if someone was interested in getting into communions, this would be my recommendation currently, just because it kind of makes it really easy for you. You even have masters. They're called masters, so it's like, yep, there's your masters, there's your slaves, done and done. Just throw them all in a battle, and it'll work out. And it did. So, pretty happy with the middle-aged Tianqi. Quite good. And yeah, Pulau didn't really do much. This was one of those games where your pretender, not much of a factor as far as an actual entity on the map. You know, he got some kills. He was there. But, you know, he was in prison for most of the game. But the big thing was the scales. That was, I mean, look at it. Look at here. 3 order, 3 productivity, growth, magic, massive dominion. I mean, it's just beautiful. Look at that, 755 resources in our capital every turn. Incredible. Really only limited then by recruitment points, but look at how many troops, high quality troops, are shitting out every round. Yeah, so good scales, good, nice, good stuff. Depends on the nation, of course, but I'm happy with how this went. Quite pleased. Well then, that just leaves late age Tianqi. We will see. And we already know that they're apparently going to descend down back into barbarians after the empire collapses. So I imagine it'll be quite a different playstyle, and late age is different in general. So we'll see how we do. But so far, we're 2 for 2. Yeah. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Dominions 6. And I'll see you fine folks next time.